Hey everybody, I have had a couple people tell me they would like a hurried up version of my original video. So I'm going to do how to turn a rose cutting into a plant. You can do this on flowers you get sent to you, your rose bush, your grandma's rose bush, whatever you want. Make sure to pick a stalk that has a lot of these little nodes because that's where your rooting system is going to be. And then all I have is some water, Fast-Root, which you should probably use that. And I like to start mine in little plastic containers. I will show you why in a minute. Just a little bit of dirt. And actually, this is just a water bottle that I cut, obviously. So make sure you always start with a clean pair of clippers. You don't want to transfer any bacteria. So obviously, we're not going to do this whole thing. That's ridiculous. So the best way I like to do it is to just chop off that, and right here I'm going to leave that little green because it kind of helps start it versus just a stick. So we can get rid of that and that ideally, but I like to make it just one, so I always cut at an angle. Ooh. And go like that. Okay. Then obviously you are not going to keep all that baloney. So you can cut this off like that and get rid of that. So you're left with this. And then I say, okay, what do I want to do with this rose? This is a nice thick stalk. You don't want to get a scrawny one. Like one like that probably isn't going to take too well even if you did cut it off. I mean, the difference is a lot. So looking at this, I know that the roots and or stems
right here, I keep hitting your foot,
are gonna, the roots or stems is gonna go like that. Pause it. So obviously we are not quite done. You have to look at it and see if these are gonna make good growths. So I mean, this is a little long for what I like. It should be about 8 to 10 inches. And if I go like this, if I go like that, and then you want to cut the little nodes like this off, because that is what it will grow out of. And these clippers are a little bit big, but regardless. And it's okay if you do that, because you basically just want to open it up. Some people will take their clippers and actually go like this, and you can do that too. I don't like to. I feel like it traumatizes the plant too much, but you can try it that way if you want. Some people have good luck with it. So that leaves us one, and then we're going to cut that a little bit more. That leaves two, and I'm not going to worry about that one, but I am going to dig it out a little bit because it's a little bit there. All right, and this I'm still not happy with actually, so my clippers are getting dull. This is not good. You don't really want to use scissors because it pinches them like it's doing now versus cutting. My kid was probably playing with these clippers. So make sure you use sharp ones. That being said, we're all done with that. You want to take some sort of rooting hormone. I love Miracle-Gro. It works every time for me. You never want to stick this directly in here because it contaminates everything. So what you want to do is put a little tiny bit in there. And then all you do is get it wet, right? And you want to get it wet everywhere you want it to root, basically. So get the nodes wet in the bottom. And then you're really going to just kind of saturate this. And you can stick, just make sure you wash your hands really well after. And make sure you have clean hands when you start this. You don't want to put anything into this. So basically that's all you really need to do. Anywhere the stem is open, you want to put the Miracle-Gro. Stick your finger in there, or a straw or whatever else works. You just don't want to wipe off the Miracle-Gro. And then you take it and you put it in like that. Okay, and then take some water. There's no holes on the bottom, so make sure you do not over drench it. To start it off like this, and then I will just use a spray bottle once or twice a week and just keep it moist, but not too wet. It's very important. You'll kill the plant if you do it too wet. And then all you do, and actually you can even, that's a little much, you can go like this. You just want a little bit of the green to help it. And then you have basically a mini greenhouse, and you put it in the window and you call it a day. You can see the roots come in when they start to come in, and that's how you know when to plant it. You can look on the bottom and you'll be able to see the roots, or on the side. And that is probably the easiest way to start the rose. Let me know if this works for you. I will post an update in a couple weeks on this and show you what's going on. Thank you for watching, and please hit subscribe.